Partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about set, and our pitcher tonight, Justin Steele.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3, and when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve, and I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a foul straight back. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid, he played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Makes the play, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Machado.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran play.
That to right. And that one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Mancini over to pick it up. He takes it himself to the bag, and that. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill in this one, Michael Wacha.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Hoerner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Rickey Henderson and company. And Nico struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Ian Happ up to hit.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Dansby Swanson stands in. They say you win.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Happ leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Top of the second, stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that.
Oh, gets dirty. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. And it's a double play.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman, and a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
They say you win.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In the air, left field. Hat makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That's in for a strike. Late swing, fouled off. This to third. To first. One up, one down. Edwin Rios here. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon.
1-0.
And the 1-0. Line drive, and it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Mancini now. That one's in there, 0-1.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And here is Ha-seong Kim. Steele back to work. Lined into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Xander Bogaerts hits one out, his 7th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Morel pulls it down, 1 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a big swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. And that one handled. Throws to first. Machado out of the play. Now the youngster Juan Soto. Bounce to the right. Horner collects, fires to first on the run. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. And first offering is fouled off. Gomes in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 10th round pick back in 2009.
1-1.
That one misses in the dirt. And that's in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And that hits the bag, and he'll be safe at first.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that on the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nelson Cruz. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here is Trent Grisham. First pitch, not close. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He put a really nice balanced swing on it.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Hayden Wesneski.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Hat makes the catch, and there's one away. And now it's Austin Nola. Singled and scored his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's into the gap. Grisham around third. Nola into second, and he's got it doubled. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short. Swanson picks it up in plenty of time to first. Bogaerts retired. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And that one pulled foul. Yoan.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. Righty delivers. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Grisham racing over to make the catch. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. In there for strike one. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. Kim with the throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. The wide to kick the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Manny Machado leaves the yard. His 11th of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Juan Soto. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. And the first offering is not close. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Dives, but it's foul. Right-handed reliever. Swung on, belted. Bellinger going back on this one. Looking up, and he brings it into the warning track. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, now Edwin Rios. On a line out towards center. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
That's out to center field. Grisham settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. One down. Here's Yan Gomes. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for. Welcome back, top 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. On the ground, right side. Toss to Mancini. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Ha-seong Kim. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger coming on. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Austin Nola. Swings through that one. 0-1. Wisniewski in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Morel collects it. Whips it to first. Out number 3. Back here at the friendly confines. And stepping in is the speedy Nico Horner. In for a strike. That's strike 1. Horner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. In there safely. Man at first, and up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. And that's in there for strike 1. Happ in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Horner gets his lead at first, nobody out. So now 1-2. The punch out there, so he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Swanson stands in here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
0-2.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Top of inning number 7, and now Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. Manny Machado up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch is popped up. Machado out of the play. Out number 2. And at first, Juan Soto, the next to hit for the 4th time tonight. First offering misses the mark. Cronenworth leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now this is in the air down the line. And it drops foul into the corner. 2 outs. And that one in the air center field. Bellinger makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Hauls it in for the out. Next to hit, Edwin Rios. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Mancini in the box again, takes a strike. Next pitch misses inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. In the air, right field. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair.
Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Cubs leave 1. They continue to. Back here at Wrigley Field for the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Nelson Cruz. Wisniewski back to work. Well struck left field. That's back there. And gone into the home run basket. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 8-0.
Tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Michael Fulmer takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Trent Grisham will hit next. 1 for 3. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fulmer, the former rookie of the year, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slur. Bullpen activity starting up now. Keegan Thompson up and throwing. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that one's gone into the bleachers.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Next to hit, Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. That's to third. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th. So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Xander Bogaerts. To third, Morel handles the chance, zips it across. Bogaerts retired.
Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Cronenworth in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And he deals. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and that extends the inning. The new pitcher in the game, Keegan Thompson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Juan Soto now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cronenworth, the lead runner at second. Machado at first, 2 out of the inning. Foul ball. The 1-1. And strike 2.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and in one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. He pulls into second as 2 runs score on the play.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 8th. Bellinger up to hit. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Hoerner now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground.
Got him looking. Now one away. So digging in, Ian Happ. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Now 1-1. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Got him. That's his second strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Thompson back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. That takes care of Grisham. And there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Nola digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Thompson in his second season, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 9th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Christopher Morel. Bounce to third. Machado throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The wind of the pitch. In the dirt. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Is just 1 strike away. Up the middle, Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres add another to their winning streak.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time with the ball.